Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I do use a variety of my cards, but we're going to go old school. We're going to go to Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. We will pull one from the Archangel Power Tarot cards. We will also pull one from Emily Anderson Crystal Deck. Now, for the overview, we're going to pull out John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and I'm going to pull one of the Radley Valentine Angel Tarot, Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? We have a new moon on the 4th. It's early in the morning, Eastern time. It will be for Sagittarius, and it also is going to have a solar eclipse. So it's a really super powerful new moon. New moons are about new beginnings, new cycles, and this is something to really cleanse a lot of air. I feel like this is going to cleanse a lot of communication. Okay, right now we've got a 6, victory and success. I think it's going to open our pathways. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's always easy to do these things, but it does feel like there is some changes coming with this new moon solar eclipse. Okay, so here we go. We're going to cut for 2 more. One has fallen out, and you know when they fall out, it means they want to be seen, so we let them be seen. Let's see what we have here. Move some of these around here a little bit. There we go. So remember to follow the numbers, put them, write them down, because numbers are important. They do have their own meanings and their own messages. So here we have a 6, the number of man. It's the effort that you put into something. This is, this person is tooting his own horn. He is blowing the horn. Now, is it his own horn, or is he blowing the horn of success? But this is all about victory and success. This is, again, even though this new moon is on the 4th, this number 6, we're kind of having some of this transitional energy too. I kind of feel like maybe something's going to be going on around the 6th also, or maybe we're going to see some of the results from this new moon on the 6th. Okay, so again, it is something that's pushing away some of the darker energies, bringing out that sunshine, and it's something that we need to be very, very cognizant of. We need to, open ourselves to higher power, whoever that is for you. What is good for you is not necessarily the same for me. But the thing that joins us all together is that we are all workers in the light. We are all light workers. Okay, so this has that energy. Maybe it's time for us to push our light out even more so too. I don't know. We'll just put that out there. This one, rejoice in celebration. So this is 6. Now we have a 3. 3 is very powerful in that it is, you do something 3 times, you say something 3 times. There is power in the number 3. The 3 is also about celebration, which this is all about, and it's also about creativity. So something's happening in a very positive way that, that again, I'm not saying that it's always easy for us, but things are moving, something to even celebrate. Now, this is kind of like what's going on in the universe in itself. Okay, let's go on. Our next card, love begins. Oh, how lovely is that? I mean, this would be I'm going to claim this for our universe. I'm going to claim this for our world, because now these are water energies here. I think this is the fire energy. I'm not quite sure. About that. But this is the water energy. So that would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, very emotional. So there is a new chapter. Now remember, new moons, and again, when it's got the solar eclipse, it makes it like a supercharged moon. But new moons are when you request, when you start new cycles, okay? So new moon to a full moon is the moon, the moon's very tiny little sliver, and it starts to get bigger and bigger. It's called the waxing moon. You want to request, you request. When the moon is full, that is a time when you release, relinquish, and request. And then as it gets smaller and smaller, it, which is basically, on the first, it's still getting smaller until we get to that fourth. So it is a time for us to release and relinquish. Moon energy, very strong. I would start putting out my intentions. Basically, since this is on the 4th, I would start really on the 2nd. And what that is, put out your requests. Some people burn it. Some people just voice it. If you are going to burn it, make a copy. Put it on your refrigerator so you can always see it and say, and basically, say it every day. Okay, very powerful when you do that. Very powerful energies. I did that. It took about 2 years, but then I looked at my list, so I do need to make a new list. I looked at my list and I said, oh my goodness, I've gotten everything on my list. So just have to say it. Okay, we're going to just pull one of the Guardian Angel cards. I do love these. They're very gentle. They're very encouraging. So let's see what we have here. Okay, you want to come out. Okay, we're going to let you out. This one, and it is reversed. So that reverse cards are very strong energy. Let's see what we have here. 6 of Abundance. Now, so 6, we have another 6 here. And remember the numbers. So 6, 3, 1, 6, 6, 1, 3, 6, because the numbers can be reversible too. And now this would be your earth energy. This would be your Capricorn. Stuff is going on in Capricorn right now. Venus and Pluto are in Capricorn. This would be your Taurus. Things are still going on with Taurus energy. And it also is your Virgo. It is about your money, your job, your career, okay? It can also be about your home. Now, heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Interesting stuff. The cards always do amaze me. And like I said, I'm an intuitive channeler, so I open myself to higher power. But they do always amaze me many times over when I'm expecting doom and gloom, and then they provide something so beautiful like that. And again, I do think it's always a reminder that we need to remember and look at and count our blessings. Okay, so new moon on the 4th, early in the morning, solar eclipse, supercharging that moon up, really pushing it forward. So make sure you get out there and, at least if, maybe you're not awake, on the morning of the 4th, but if you are, make sure that you get out there, or do it maybe 2nd and 3rd. Now, where it will be seen, I'm understanding the Antarctica and also Western Africa. Okay? Okay. Now, why don't we start our readings? Hello, my lovely Tauruses. How are you doing? Okay, let's see what we have for you. Now, take a moment while I'm shuffling to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell down there for notifications, because my Tauruses, you've been so supportive of me. I tell you that, and I truly, truly mean it. So thank you. Okay, let's see what we have here for my Tauruses for this weekend. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. All of them are reversed. Let's put that there. And let's see what we've got for you, what we have for you. Okay, first card is 4 of Water. Okay, this is that time where you're just feeling kind of fours, it does have stability, organization. It does have a lot of leadership energy to it. Water is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's fluid and emotional. This is a period of, could be a weekend where that new moon is just stirring things up for you. It's kind of saying, I want more out of life, and I want to go after more out of life. I'm not quite sure what I want out of life, but I want more out of life. So this isn't really a bad thing. Now, this is kind of what I call this the 4 of Water, 4 of Cups, 4 of Raphael. This is kind of that in-between stage. It's kind of like, I'm not really happy with where I'm at, but I'm not ready to yet, or I haven't seen where I want to go yet. Okay, it's just this in-between. But that new moon is really getting you ready to want more and for you to also start to pursue what it is you want. Pursue your dreams. But first of all, you've got to identify what it really, really is you want. Okay? And this is that good time to be doing it. We kind of talking about it in the last couple of readings, but this is that time for you to just kind of, also to the definition of luck, though, try to get yourself ready for that, preparation to meet opportunity. Get yourself ready for things to start moving around you. Okay. So missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. There are things happening around you. It just feels just kind of like, it's like when you're wearing, shoes a little bit too tight, a jacket that, and you put it over a real bulky sweater. You just feel kind of like, I'm just not comfortable. And a lot of times when you're not comfortable like that, it's because things are about to change. Okay, next card. Well, I told you things are about to change. So we have a 4, we have a 1. Ace is our ones. Fire is our Sagittarius, which we are in. It's a Sagittarius new moon. It's also our Aries. It's Leo, passionate, burning, determined. This is something's happening. Like I said, things are about to change. This is a new opportunity. This is, you're so ready for it. You're so ready for it. So this is, you should, I'm wanting you to hear something, especially with that introduction reading. I want things to be moving for you. I want that. I'm putting it out in there, out into the universe, that I want things to start popping for my Tauruses, okay? Because the Ace of Fire has a lot of popping. Okay. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Your last card here. The 5 of Fire. Then we have this. So we have a 4, Ace, 5. Then we have 5s of Fire. Again, that fire energy. 5 is all about change. So it's kind of like, again, it goes back to the in-between. Do I go? Do I jump into this future? Do I take this opportunity? Do I stay where there's security? It just goes back to your 4 of water, that in-between stage. And it kind of reminds you of why you're not necessarily jumping into these new opportunities, why you're not necessarily making the changes. Because, maybe it's something that you have to move and you're with people that can't move. So there's a lot of thinking you need to do with this. There's a lot of praying, meditating, connecting with your higher power. So the 5 of Fire talks about competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So it's always kind of like, and even if you are able to move or you're able to make some changes this big, it's kind of like, do I leave a job that I've been with for so many years, type of thing. This is a possibility. It's not necessarily a certainty. So there's a lot of competition with this energies. So it's not necessarily an easy weekend. There's just a lot of things, digging up things. It's stirring up the water, or stirring up the dirt type of thing around you. Again, too, with the new moon, put down what it is you want, put it out into the universe, okay? But there's a lot of stuff being stirred up for you. Okay, let's see what we have here for my Tauruses. The Night of Gabriel. So again, you have that fire energy, and the Knight's underlying energy is fire. So, and remember, we are in air, Sagittarius energy right now. So fire type, directional. Regardless of what you choose, the Night of Gabriel is there to say, make a choice. If you don't want to make changes, then make a choice that you don't make changes. And that will help you to at least be satisfied that you do not want to make those changes. You'll feel like, okay, at least it was my choice. If you want to make changes, then the Night of Gabriel is kind of pushing you forward into those changes. It's also saying, just as the Ace of Fire talks about an exciting new opportunity and career advancement, change your life now, the Night of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So, again, too, you've got some really strong action cards here, really strong. Things are going to be really, really good. But then you have these two cards that just kind of, it's kind of the grind. It's the nails on the chalkboard. It's just kind of like, it's what holds you back a little bit more so. So let me know, my Tauruses, what it is you do, what this is all about. Either way, it's okay for you to make a choice, not to make it. It's okay for you to say, no, this is not the right time for me. But the thing is, making a choice will help you to be a little more settled in where you're at. But then again, the choice looks very exciting too. Now, but again too, I'm a fire energy, so my thing would be like, oh, let's go for it. But you're an earth energy, my Tauruses. You're a little bit more down to earth. So, okay, let's see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Tauruses. Green jade, attracting love, balance, dreams come true, purity. I like the dreams come true. I really do. Anyway, okay, my Tauruses, you've always been so supportive. Please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you've not already done so. As always, my Tauruses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.